Oh. Okay. So, hey there, everybody, Pack here. I'll wait and see if there are any other nerds out in the vast universe. Hey, hey, hey. Well, okay. So, as you saw in the title, this is something new. We have, well, God, which core do I get? I'll get Gumbate. Extracting all that. Cool, let me go load content. Wait a minute, how do I see? Because I have everything I need here. Now, as you know, in the title, after so much digging, 20 years has given us the Spaceworld demos of Pokemon Gold and Silver. These were, oh, whoopsies. Ooh, whoa. Let's hang on. Let me get to the demos. But 20 years of digging, and we finally got them. We finally now have access to the Spaceworld demos. Okay, so it's not going to let me... Maybe I need to load a core first. Probably would have been smarter if I just loaded that, found the content, and then started going for it. RetroArch. Because it works on my phone, so why isn't it working now? Huh. Load content. If I just raw load content from here. Could not read. What? Okay, so apparently I need more cores, or a new core. I'll just download all of them, why not? Download all the Game Boy cores to ensure that I have access to everything now. Load of content. Now load core. MU. Because SGB, I think it's Super Game Boy. So I think I actually need an SNES emulator because these were made strictly for the Spaceworld stuff. Now, if I just blew my computer up, I don't know. Or if RetroArch is still running in the background, but it just killed itself because it doesn't know what to do. Okay, yeah, RetroArch killed itself. So I'm going to reload that. Sorry, guys, about this being very rocky, but... Wow. Now, again, sorry for not, like, really honestly preparing this in any way, shape, or form. But I probably really should have thought about this first. I probably need an SNES emulator. Whoopsies. The SNES core. Because the interesting thing here is that a little bit of technical blabber here, but when the Super Game Boy came out, the SNES didn't have the power or the components to actually read any of the Game Boy games. So they just kind of shoved the Game Boy into a little box and said, fuck it, this is how it is. So, again, goddamn, it works on my phone. I can run it smoothly on my... Okay, here we go. Oh! That crisp, shitty audio. Oh, fucking hell. Probably because I'm running so much shit. But, here it is, everybody. I'm not playing the audio for you guys, so sorry about that. But, holy shit, what can I do to actually up it in terms of power. No. Okay. So I have my my iBuffalo here. Pushing select takes you to this debug menu. Now, oh fuck, I forgot which one does what. No, that's mini games. I don't know what that says. Oh, because I had to reset it. I don't know what that says. But I'm gonna get into what is actually different about this version than what we got in our version. So obviously, as you can tell, the Ho-Oh in here looks very fucked. Now, I know people aren't really gonna be watching this or enjoying this at all, but I'm gonna start going through the list of all the Pokemon here. Now, oh Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna mute my fucking computer here. So the differences here is that they're using completely different sprite arts for most of the Pokemon. Now, another thing is that if I can actually start scrolling a bit faster, if it didn't play the cry and then do this, I would be so much happier, but it's going to take a long while. Now, this is actually a completely different sprite. That's the same from Red and Blue, I believe. Our Red and Blue, which is based off of their Blue version, unironically. So as you can tell, there's a lot of similar looking sprites. Caterpie looks completely creepy as hell. Metapod looks like he got fucking hit with a steamroller. Butterfree. Now, again, if I could scroll like really quickly down the list, I would. But there's no way I can. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there is. Yeah. Now, let me scroll past the 100s. Okay. So this is, okay, yeah, Meganium. So this is where we start getting weird. So this is Mew. Looks alright. Chikorita looks pretty average. And then this thing. Again, this is part of this evolution line of Chikorita. And then this, which I believe is like, I don't know, but it's like, it's something mole, I believe. I can't remember because I was just watching a video on this and I'm like, holy shit, I could do this because this looks so fucking cool. And then we have this. We have entirely different evolution lines besides the Quilava, you know, the Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion we're used to. And then we don't have Totodile, Croconaw, and Feraligatr. So these are completely unused in any other game. Like, these you don't find anywhere else other than this Spaceworld demo. I'll try to link the cutting room floor thing down in the description when I can. But then we start getting into more interesting territory of complete and utter weirdness with complete redesigns of certain Pokemon. This is Noctowl, except the name seems to be palindromatic, which means it can go forwards and backwards. But I don't know what it is. I can't read this. This is Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos, Trifox, and Trifox, the one we saw before. This is supposed to be a Vulpix pre-evolution, and this is a Tangela pre-evolution. And this is supposed to be Tangela's evolution before Tangrowth in Gen 4. I don't know what this is, but it looks very interesting. Quillfish, and we have Quillfish's evolution in this one. This is supposed to be Quillfish's evolution. I don't, because Quillfish is water poison, I believe. So in all the other versions, I don't think we've seen anything else like this. And this is a Pichu but a Pichu before our Pichu, so it looks kind of fucking terrifying. Cleffa? And, oh god, Igglybuff. Yeah, Igglybuff before looked like that. You know, before our Gen 2 came out. This is Quagsire. Natu. Xatu, which looks like it's holding something. You know, kind of looks like it's holding a cat or something. This is supposed to be a Goldeen pre-evolution. The ever-elusive Meryl, or Peekaboo. And this is something -1. I don't know what that is. And this looks really cool. I wish they used this. This would have looked really cool. I know none of you know what the hell is going on, but that's A-okay. Crobat. Parasect Evo, or pre-Evo. Spinarak. Ariados. Skarmory, still looking cool. This is supposed to be a Ditto evolution. From what I've been reading on like the cutting room floor and stuff, this is supposed to be Ditto's evolution after holding a metal coat, hence why Ditto holds metal powder sometimes. This is supposed to be a Doduo pre-Evo. Sunflora. Now, if I remember correctly, Pikachu and Sunflora in this game are hard-coded to be shiny. And this is Phanpy and Donphan. I don't know what this is. I kept looking at it. I don't know what it is. Girafarig, which looks cool. Which looks cool in this one, because he has the two different sides. Smeargle. I forgot for a second there. And this is a Meowth pre-evolution. I don't know what it is, but it looks kind of cute. Looks kind of like the Sushi plushes we have now. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. Again, don't know what this is. Looks like a Bellcat or something. This is what I think to actually be the evolution of Poliwhirl. You know, this is what Politoed used to be. Then he got changed into an actual frog. Slowking. And, oh, speaking of Slowking, we actually have the Shelder version in, oh god. Okay, so that was a glitch. So this is supposed to be Ledian, I believe. This is Ponyta's pre-Evo. Looks adorable. Espeon and Umbreon. And this is this is the Shelder I was talking about. This is what we always kind of wanted to know. Kind of the elusive version of Shelder that we've kind of needed to see. So if they release a Shelder variant that looks like this, it kind of links together all the games, you know. It links together, you know, even if it's like a Gen 8, you know, it links together everything. This is a Grimer pre-Evo. Remoraid, which looks like an actual pistol, which is hilarious to me. And then Octillery looks like an actual tank. Now, one thing we know about the modern design of Remoraid is that it keeps the ridges, you know, those kind of weird grooves on its back. So that's pretty interesting. It keeps the grooves, but it completely changes shape. It completely makes itself not look like a gun, which is kind of funny. And then, you know, Octillery is a tank, which is adorable. I don't know what that is. Hitmontop. Looks weird. This is a Growlithe pre-Evo. Hoppip. Yeah, this is what our Hoppip used to look like. Now imagine if all this went through. Jeez. Looks more annoying. And this is supposed to be a Mr. Mime pre-Evo. Kind of a precursor to Mr. Mime. This is Smoochum. Elekid, which looks fucked beyond all relief. Magby looks actually better than his current design. Blossom. Oh, fuck. This is supposed to be another evolution off the Bellsprout line. I think it's supposed to stem, you know, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, then Bellsprout, and then this. Miltank looks very fat. Some kind of fire seal. Delibird, which actually looks more like Santa. Some ball of cat thing. Fucking ball. And I don't know why, but I do think that this might be an evolution too fucking far-fetched. As weird as it sounds. I don't know what a lot of these are. Murkrow. I like this Murkrow design. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say that a lot, so be prepared. Caesar. Pinsir evolution, which is awesome. Houndour. Houndoom. Some abominable snowman looking thing here. Something 2, which is kind of like a robot. Oh my god. And this is something else. I don't know what that is. Steelix. I know some of these Pokemon just by looking at them, but I'm going to say that a lot. This is actually Kingdra. Now, I like this one because Kingdra actually looks a bit more majestic. It has little arms. It, you know, has a little bit of a wing thing to it. And this is a legendary. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. I don't know the name. Yeah, Houndoom looks derpy as fuck. This is another... I like these legendaries. Okay, I like these legendaries because they look... You know, this looks like an edgy boy. This looks pretty cool. And then this kind of looks, I don't know. And that thing, I don't know what the hell that is. Perhaps legendary. Ho-Oh. Togepi, which is in the last part of the Pokedex, not the beginning. Snubble. Perhaps the precursor to Apom. And this is what people believe to be the grass evolution of Eevee. You know, this is our Leafeon before Gen 4. And that caps it at 251. Now I can click this button. I think it takes me to the overworld. And oh no, never mind. This button? Yes, this button. This button takes you to the overworld. Now, one thing is that you are randomly generated with all generated with all Pokemon in your inventory, but you are selected with one of the random Pokemon as your starter. I have the Seal, which is a female. Now, in any other version... Wait, what? I can't read it. Booting TM... no, what? No, these are the TMs. So you get one of every TM. What does this do? 100 attack points or 100 accuracy? I can't read a damn thing. And apparently we're supposed to have a Pokeball pouch with nothing in it. Okay. And then, you know, we get, like, all the items, I believe. Can't use it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So I can't use any of these. Oh, and in if you use the debug ROM, you can actually save your game, but I forgot which button that is. This is the, that's the trainer button. This is the save button. This is the save button. It tells me my save is, went through. Change my text speed to fast. Exit the menu. That's an N64, the Clefairy doll. Also, something interesting is that you can push the B button and you can hit walls and bounce back. You can run into walls in this, and it looks very orange. Now, I can just kind of boost right through there. Originally, it's supposed to be a loading zone, and here you can't use the shop because you're not supposed to be here technically, because this is only a demo. originally you're supposed to oh geez, well all right, okay, so that's the boundary. You see, okay, that's another boundary. That's another boundary. At least I'm discovering where everything is. Not letting me read this. Oh yeah, because I haven't programmed this far. Now see, one thing I'll show you right now is I'll stop my shenanigans of running through walls, but you can tell this is grass, you know. You can only encounter a select number of Pokemon in this demo. You know, pushing the B button, if you use the debug menu, which is select at the, it's select on the thing, it's select at the main menu, but you can only encounter, like, you know, a few Pokemon out of all that exist in the game. Now, again, this is Water Gun, you know, that's the tech I'm using right now, is Water Gun, and apparently the Pokemon have a chance to heal themselves, and they have a chance to run away. Now, this is a mechanic I was kind of unfamiliar with when I first played the demo because I couldn't read anything. But now after playing it for a little bit, if your Pokemon's critical damage, well, has, you know, high damage on it, it has an opportunity to heal itself. That and, you know, it says, you know, the Pokemon's trying to get away. Now, in this demo, you're not really supposed to be catching any Pokemon. Now, again, I'll show you. Where's the loading zone? It's supposed to get cut for that, but we're too cheap. Now again, skipping through that. Let me think. Oh, this is a okay, so that ended the demo. I'm sorry. My brain like died for a moment there because I don't know what the hell is going on. Which button did I push? This button? Yeah. Well, time to go back and show you guys a bit more about this demo. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I bounced sideways. Oh, yeah. Also, you bounce off if you hit a boundary. Now, again, boundaries in this game are very weird and very poorly defined because it's demo. It's the Spaceworld demo. Now, right there is a fucking transition. So, see, like, in this empty spot, you have to back up or just move down and then move back, and it's a screen transition. Why does it do that? I don't know. Now, apparently we're supposed to make our way through this area, you know, all this hoo and ha, to get to the gate section, which ends the demo. Yay. Now here is a battle. I'll show you we have a couple of trainer battles here too. Fire Juggler, Kindler, or whatever his name is. And he sends out Magby. Level 10 Magby. And we're fucked. Smoke screen. I keep forgetting that whenever I restart the demo, I have like a new Pokemon. Oh no, never mind, that was Smog, I'm sorry. Leech Seed? Really? All I did was throw a fucking Leech Seed at him. Great. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, it missed. Cool. Alright, it's Tackle. That's an interesting mechanic, is that they miss quite often, and I miss too. But again, it's very interesting in this demo. Because, you know, it's one of these things where we really don't expect to see much. Now I'll actually pull up, the cutting room floor to show you all, what exactly has changed. Now let me... Okay, there we go. Tackle him, and that should... No, never mind. Well, the leech seed should kill him then. There we go. So leech seed killed him. Got bumped to level 9. Okay, I know like most of you are really finding this boring and all that. Who and ha, but I don't really care, because, something that I'm more or less interested in, because, this is my childhood. Okay, that's another screen transition. Cool. That's the other thing, is that they're not defined screen transitions. Yeah, he pretty much says something along the lines of, come back later when the game's done. Like. And now time for the actual information here. So I'm going to zoom in. So I'm going to tell you the English names of all the Pokemon that we see here. Now, obviously, we know all the typical Pokemon that we know. All this stuff, Pikachu, Raichu, all the Pokemon that we've kind of known for a long while. Now, again, Vileplume kind of looks weird. All the Pokemon look weird in this demo. Because, again, we have some alterations. These guys haven't seen an alteration. These guys have seen alterations. Growlithe has definitely seen alterations with, him and Arcanine. Mr. Mime definitely saw a redesign. But, Ditto got his. Eevee got his. A lot of these guys did get, upgrades to their design quality. And now, Blossomite. Okay, so now we're at Leaf. We're starting to get into a lot of the, other Pokemon now. But, this is Bayleaf, as we all know. And now Flambear, Volbear, and Dynabear. Cruise, Aqua, and Aquaria. Hoot, Hoo, Hoo. Baspark, Flaffy, Ampharos. Yeah, Trifox, Tangil, Galangala, Rayleap, Babool, Numpuff. So it's kind of expected that these two are kind of within the same evolution line then. So yeah, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Quagsire, Natsu, Zatu, Gulpy, Meryl, Sunmola 1, Anchorage, Grotess, Exing, Para, Spidet, Two Head, Armorock, Animon, Chicks, Sunzy, Trunpet, Donphan Twins, Girafarig, Paintern, Meowsy, Rinring, Bellboyant, Politoed. Yeah, see, I was kind of right with the this fucker here, the Politoed. you know, lookalike. Slow King, Unknown, Ladybug, Tripstar, Minicorn, Espeon, Umbreon, as I was right. But this is something interesting. Is it's not Shelter. It's called Turbon. I'm not sure, you know, what they were going for there, but maybe he has to do more Slow King, I guess, with, you know, how he wears his, you know, how he wears the Shelter. But I don't know. I'm calling him Shelter. Grimy, Remoraid, which looks like a fucking pistol, and that's awesome. Octillery looks like a tank. Gong, Hitmontop, Putty, Lefmew, Dandamew, Cotomew. Excellent naming, guys. Ballerine, Smoochum, Ella Baby, Magaby, Blossom, Belmit, Miltank, Bomb Seeker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gift. Fucking original. Tigrette, Electiger, Madame, Curse Straw, Panshi. Oh, I know what that is supposed to be now. It's kind of like one of those, the hopping zombies. Murkrow looks awesome. Happy looks, but pretty good. Scizors. Plux, Devool, Houndoom, Wolfman, Warwolf. Porygon 2 is supposed to look like that. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Porygon 2 is supposed to look like this. You know, I'm partially happy and sad at the same time that they didn't fucking release this. Lick, Steelix, Kingdra, Rai, and Sui. Sneasel. That is supposed to be Sneasel. Okay. Ho-Oh, Togepi, Snubble, Tail, and Leafio. And then 252, 253, 254, and 255 are all unused datas. Only 60 new Pokemon were officially released as part of Gen 2. 29 underwent major and minor changes. 40 were removed. Unknown amount were released in future gens. 13 unreleased Pokemon from the original 51. With additional 4 were not part of Gen 2 but released in later gens, becoming Tangrowth, Licky, Leafeon, and Mime Jr. Ring is female only. Okay, that's that. Most of Generation 1 Pokemon front sprites were used from Red and Blue. It was based off Pondeleon. Oh, yes. Pikachu and Chansey sprites are identical to those stamps used in the Game Boy camera. Okay. Has a unique send-out animation. Okay. Huh. Snubble is female only. Huh. But Rai and Sui looked very different. I would have liked having these guys come back. You know, with different names, of course, but would have been nice. So in this, I don't think we saw a Blissey then. We didn't see Blissey in here. We haven't really seen a lot. We haven't seen Lantern. But yeah. I mean, definitely not bad stuff. It's just like, if we could have gotten more information, it would have been a little bit better. Now let's go back to this and zoom back out to regular 100% here. Now again, you know, I'll copy this to give some love to these guys, because I don't fucking know what the hell this is doing. For non-debug, each archive contains 2 ROMs. Original Game Boy hardware and most emulators. Okay. Well, yeah, different thing is, let me put this, let me just drop this in the, because I would not have actually figured this out if the cutting room floor and everybody on Twitter pretty much blow this up. So I kind of want to give some exposure to this because I do like finding unused content as well. I got so bored also to have the prototype of Blaster Master, and I just play that every now and again too. You know, I kind of like digging through all the unused content of certain games because it provides insight on what could have been, and this provides insight on everything. Again, here, battle mechanics in this were changed so that poisons attacks only did half damage to steel types, rather than being, you know, completely null. Bite is then normal type in this version. Scary Face lowers defense instead of speed. Belly Drum still does the attack boost, but no damage. Bone Rush was originally named Bone Rock. Using the katakana for, I think, bone. Instead of all that stuff to refer to the clubs. All of these removed things here. All these removed attacks. Rockhead would have been cool, but then it got, you know, moved into being an ability, I think. Uproot. Wind Ride. Water Sport. Strong Arm, Bright Moss. Bounce is kind of like Splash. Poison types can get poisoned. Huh. And then corrupt graphics. If someone tried to modify all these graphics up here, you know, all these, we probably would be able to see something else. Because I know it's like a Clefairy. I know this is like the player on a skateboard, the player on like a Lapras or something. But again, people are still data mining this crap. It's still being used. It's still being, you know, chewed through and, you know, looked at. I would like to find something. I'd like to be able to contribute something, but I'm not that smart. What are we thinking? Made it be actually useful. So I'm gonna try the silver demo now. File the content. Header fixed. There we go. But I'm pretty much guaranteeing it's going to be almost the same. With a few minor alterations, you know, here and there. Okay, I thought Lugia would have been on the front, but we still get wonderful Ho-Oh there. Oh wait, what? Nani. I have not figured this out. Holy shit. It's like an extra menu here. I actually need to look this up. Back to the cutting room floor. But they do have a map. But the map is so huge. It's pretty much the map for this game is supposed to be the equivalent of the whole of Japan. Fight. Ooh, let me test the fight option. Which one is that? No, wait. Is this the fight option? This is the fight option. Okay. I'm actually allowed to pick which Pokemon you're allowed to use in this. So, I think the middle column is the name of the Pokemon. The last column is... Oh, what is that? The last one is the... Last one is the level, right? I think. Yes, no, maybe so. I forgot. Now I have to go find the Pokemon menu so I can just kind of fuck around and see which kind of Pokemon there are and make, you know, each Pokemon level 100. And just kind of shit around for a little while. So, I want to see. I'll go to 234 on this one. You know, I'll make them all level 50. Oh, yeah, I'll cap them at level 50. So I'm going to see what 234 does. And then 239, so I can actually kind of and shit around for a little while. So 234. We'll see if we can like send out a Pokemon beyond the traditional number values. That'd be interesting to see. You know, I'll test that on the next one, but I want to see 239. Because I'm sorry. Porygon 2 looks too fucking stupid to pass up, in my opinion, because it's like... I don't know, it's just there. Now I want to see if a Pokemon that registers in the 250... 253... It's 252 and 253. Okay, so by doing that, we kind of create a bit of a problem. I'll keep this guy's level 30. And we'll fight a very high level. I'll fight a very high level, Charizard? Oh, I could just have done that. Let's see how bad we can break the universe. Grumble, grumble. Okay. This is the pincer. Oh, Christ. Let's see what abomination we wreak on the universe now. Pardon me, I must have turned my volume up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it seems just to be a bunch of dead static. Okay, so the Pokemon 253 doesn't sound as if it has a cry. It just sounds like dead static. So, this is good. and then I can go back in the footage and attempt to translate. Oh wait, no, that's right. I could just push B. And I can keep pushing B. Okay, let me try that again. Because this apparently... it shows data for 255. Make it level 5. Why isn't 252 working? Okay, 253 seems to work. 252 doesn't. Okay. God damn. It doesn't work. Maybe. If I go into here to the regular menu, to the overworld, it'll shoot me far enough down where I can actually read all the info. No. Okay, so it only caps at 251 in the Pokédex, but it doesn't cap out in there. But you know what? Let me spell out the names of these Pokemon in the debug menu on translate, because it's the best I've got for now, but you know. Probably not going to be my best live stream ever. But I have no clue if that's even a Japanese character, that other character at the end there. Yeah, it doesn't translate that well. Okay. Okay, time to start writing, because this is going to be terrible. Oh god, no. Okay. Yeah, that translated to something bad. No, Jesus Christ. I'm bad at this. Okay, this is going to be played out very terribly. No, not what I want. Google. Are you fucking retarded, Google? Making me angry. Google, for the love of God and all that is holy, please translate. You are picking up everything else but what I want you to pick up, Google. Come on. People are probably going crazy right now because I can't read it. You should be able to read it back. Let me go to 252 and attempt to translate this instead. This doesn't seem to be the particular kind of Japanese that can just be translated in Google Translate. So here we go. Oh, holy sweet Jesus. I have to use a kanji map now. Because it doesn't seem, I hate to say this does not seem to be the correct kind that we're looking for. Because I keep trying to put it into Google Translate, but nothing comes of it. So Hirna kanji. I want to go back on here and see how many people are yelling at me on the fucking... No, nobody? Okay, so it's about like an hour worth of nothing. Awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't fucking put it in there because it's not going to let me. I can decode it using this maybe. No, I can't. It doesn't seem. Yeah, this is gonna be a hassle. Somebody out there has probably already done this. Also, another reason I just do not like Google Translate is that it gets a lot of languages mixed up. I'll go with that. Go with that. So there's that. Let me attempt. Whoa, not that. Okay. Okay, now let me retranslate something here. Beyond wrong. Okay. Okay, we're completely missing our mark here, Google, but that's a-okay. Again, missing our mark, but that's a-okay. Okay, so this one doesn't seem to be... This one does not seem to work in Translate, so let me... Because I already have a good idea of what they might be called, but I still need time. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be doing that later on. I just wanted to do this because, again, it's something I'm more interested in because it's like digging through a lot of old crap. And again, this is still like relatively new stuff. Oh, I probably should have listened to the cry of these dudes. Wait, okay, so hang on. I think the reason why it crashes on 252 is because it acts as a null spot. if you don't have the Pokemon in there, it acts like Pokemon Zero, where there's nothing there. So then why would 250... I can like fight a trainer or just fight a Pokemon. Now what happens if I use 253 as the first Pokemon? Does it automatically break the game? No moves. Struggle. Okay. So 253, when used in the first spot, acts pretty much like any other normal Pokemon. Can't switch out. Oh, he used Sticky Web. No wonder. He used Spider Web, so I can't switch out. So I have to keep struggling against a level 100 Spinarak. Rest in piss, whatever you are. Little fucking hunk of fuck. I think it's like 10,000 volt or 10 million volt. Yeah, we fucked him up. Okay. Okay, so rule number 1, don't use Pokemon 253. He sucks. I forgot wherever Ho-Oh is. Oh, I didn't use Porygon 2. I'm gonna turn the volume up so I can hear the crust, the wonderful crust of my computer. Huh. String shot. All right. Look, so these have like recycled Pokemon cries, because I can hear that. Crusty audio aside, they just use like reused Pokemon cries, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird, but kind of also expected at the same time. Let me drop my audio. Water sport. I guess this is water sport, if I'm not mistaken. Ugh. Already been there. Pushing select. Start the... Oh, no. We don't start the fucking adventure. I keep forgetting which buttons do which in this one. Like a Picross. Okay. So, there's not much really left to dig, but I do believe that the first, 252 and 253 are different Pokemon. 253 doesn't do anything, and I think its name is Brig, or Brig, or something like that. But it's not been fully implemented into the game because it doesn't fucking work. Yeah. Now, this whole map is supposed to be a Japan-esque map. It's supposed to span this vast area. Now, I think we start out like way down in the bottom corner there. Ring, ring. I think we start, I think we start out like right around here. So I'm not 100% sure. Probably better for me to actually hop in the game and see in the Pokegear where we're specifically at. Whichever button that is. No. Is there a trainer card? So I start off with the Chikorita again. So apparently this is like the PC, the generic PC, where we can withdraw, deposit, and toss. And then let's go back. And this is a bank. And that's a Moltres, I believe. Wow. Well. Holy shit. That's the box name. And I don't know what changing the box does, because it shows that we can change the box. It's nothing as you leave the PC. It's a radio. Listening to music. So like listening to a radio broadcast, I guess. And, you know, again, for some fucking reason, we have a level 5 Moltres. Oh, switch. I don't know why. I'm assuming this is the demos that the employees had. You know, there's a special debug version of these demos. But I'll kill this part of the stream and do a discussion video with all the boys, and Yeah, that's a Moltres. Okay, so we have a level 5 Moltres for some reason. With Peck. Why, though? Wait, if I reset every single... Wait, so am I resetting every single time? Do I get different Pokemon in the bank? Or is it always those Pokemon in the bank? Shooting through straight in the debug menu here. Someone's PC. Oh, yeah. Okay, Tangela. And Horsey. So, okay, this does change. This does change every now and, you know, every time you reset your game, it will change Pokemon. I guess, happened to be on the good end of the debug, where it gave me a level 5 Moltres instead. Now, I want to see, can it give you, can it give me Mew? Not to. And that thing. Okay, so I'm going to be done with this for now. I'll mess around with it more on my phone. But hopefully this kind of brought more insight on the, well, it sort of kind of may have brought more insight on what the Spaceworld event was. And, you know, showing that I think this demo showed before any other games. And, you know, this is one of the other games that, you know, before Pokemon really took off as it is and has done, you know, for you know, again, a dozen years, Pokemon was like one of the best things ever. Now, seeing that we have all of this stuff out, you know, all these demos and things, we don't even have the Pokemon Red and Blue demos, you know, because I don't think any exist. But if we ever did get our hands on like a pre-release copy, someone would have to dump it online. Very rare that would happen because, again, you know, these things are kind of closely guarded and I might wind up getting fucked by Nintendo anyways. So, you know, for the content, for you guys, most importantly. So that's gonna be it for this part of the stream. I'm gonna come back later on, you know, when I get more drinks, when I get some water, when I, you know, stop sneezing all over the place and everything like that. And most importantly, after I go pee, so we can limit the pee breaks in this next live stream. So, yeah, I'll be back, and we're going to be pretty much discussing everything in this BNC, and I'll be chopping some stuff off my list and adding more stuff on the list for BNC 34. So see you all then, guys. I'll be maybe 10-20 minutes. I don't know. See you all then, guys.